Hello! I'm Isaac Keller, founder, producer, and curator of the world's first AI-generated theater festival. What you're about to see is a piece of theater that was made in collaboration with GPT-3, one of the world's most sophisticated text-generating AIs. If you're curious about that process or why this festival is happening at all, there should be some links if you click up here on the little eye icon. And if not, just check out the entire channel. There are lots of interviews with these artists showing them experimenting with GPT-3 for the first time. There are 12 original AI-generated theater pieces. Check it out. And thanks for watching. Enjoy this piece as part of the world's first AI-generated theater festival.
Sit beside the breakfast table, think about your troubles. Pour yourself a cup of tea and think about the bubbles. You can take your teardrops and drop them in a teacup. Take them down to the riverside and throw them over the side to be swept up by a current. Then take into the ocean to be eaten by some fishes who were eaten by some fishes and swallowed by a whale who grew so old he decomposed. He died and left his body to the bottom of the ocean. Now everybody knows that when a body decomposes, the basic elements are given back to the ocean, and the sea does what it oughta, and soon there's salty water, not too good for drinking, 'cause it tastes just like a teardrop. So we run it through a filter, and it comes out from a faucet, and pours into a teapot. This is just about to bubble now. Think about the trouble.
I want Thai iced tea.
I want you to get Thai iced tea. Are these my pants? Do you like these pants with clown makeup on them? You only noticed them once. I have been wearing these pants for 2 days. I need to go pee.
When did you start drinking so much water?
Have you ever had a Thai iced tea, clown? It's sweet.
Sweet Fido, of course I've had Thai iced tea. It's almost as sweet as you. If you have to pee, you should go pee, but please silently. Fido, are you listening to me? I told you it's almost as sweet as you.
It wasn't that funny the first time. I'm going to pee. You can get Thai iced tea by yourself now and be home before dark, because there's no moon out tonight, clown. Stop looking outside all night long expecting a moon out, clown. There are too many stars for a clown like you at night really to want a moon. You're not going to see one, so stop waiting. Why don't you ever talk back? Are we starting this over again? Starving dogs go in packs when they hunt together. But someone must have trained you, because all you do is stand there and be sad, clown. I'm going pee now. But I think this should be it for us.
It takes a moment to appreciate the fire in your eyes. You have such an interesting face, Fido. Like a long-necked giraffe with lips that kiss me when we kiss, which makes me want Thai iced tea even more than I already do right now. Why am I not allowed to talk anymore? There was no agreement on this point. Please say something now so that we both can respond rapidly again and then play mightily and converse like two burnt-out celestial young women. And where are my pants? Did you put them somewhere? I'd rather be fully nude than just a shirt and no pants. This is blasphemous. All I wanted was to look at the moon with you and drink tea. But you had to go and steal my pants and mock me. Are you really just gonna let me sit here and eat my tea without a reply? Speak up, Fido.
Go pee in your mouth. Eat iced tea in your mouth too, clown. It's almost as sweet as I want to be tonight. So maybe don't do that. And seriously, pay attention when I talk, or else go find other people who will stand there and listen to you while you tell things they already know about, but never say it again, because how many times... Now we're both unhappy. I guess that happens sometimes, but why is it happening more than ever now?
Maybe it's because the moon disappeared. Did you take it, Fido? I wasn't looking for it so much from the beginning, but now I wish it was here. But that's silly because you hate things like moons and bright lights. Fido, you tell me not to look at the moon sometimes, but it's pretty. Like right as they're going underneath a completely colored over sky or something.
Clown, why are you calling me such an alliterative name? What is happening? Are we really back here again, or did my pee take us into some other world where nothing makes sense anymore? Is this just one big fucked up Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole? And the clown is the face of our problems. You're like a dog, actually. You should have just gone pee in your own mouth, because maybe if you'd done that in the first place...
Pee out of my face. I want to watch something on TV, but it's so many hours until dawn. What could we do? Maybe call someone and eat Thai iced tea with them over Skype. But there's no good 24-hour Thai iced tea places here anymore. And there's no moon anymore because you stole it. That was incredibly mean. Now that I think about it, how could you be doing such an awful thing as making yourself look so pleased with yourself right now?
I do that sometimes. Make myself look like a happy dingo howling at the lost moon. It is funny, isn't it, clown? Why am I unhappy tonight? Am I being an awful person because there's no moon in the sky and to eat Thai iced tea and enjoy life just as much as me? Did you scat on my name written out here next to the light soft button on the screen?
Fido, are you doing this right now? Yes! Will you love me because my clown idea would want that to happen right here and right now without a regular light traffic in this house?
Why won't you just strip away your clown persona and be yourself? You hate Thai iced tea, but do you love me? I brought back the moon.
I want Thai iced tea with you because it's almost as sweet as you.
What do you think of white wine dressed up like ballet dancers? Do you like me when we do that, clown? We drink the wine sacredly together at separate holidays, alike in celebrations, but also in lamentation. Because sometimes things are most scared of other times. They would never anticipate if they were conscious, and there was a holy day attached every day to make life-size pictures out of all their bodies piled on top of each other. So sick. We could also get Thai iced tea popsicles now. Let's just forget about all this indie rock crap and fold the cards on themselves faithfully while we make eye contact.
Do you want to go catch a star? I hear you can catch stars and make them into a necklace.
I want to go get Thai iced tea popsicles. Not now, but later. when it's more night and less day on our clocks.
No, there are no clocks in this house because you stole them from me, Fido. That was incredibly mean now that I think about it. Why could you be doing such an awful thing as making yourself look so pleased with yourself right now?
I'm sorry I've been so cruel. I only stole the moon to get your attention. Can you really make stars into a necklace? That sounds like it would hurt. Maybe that's why the moon looks so tired. Will you love me? I gave you your heart back, and now it is mine. If we had a cat, maybe he would take care of the moon for us. Can we get a cat, Clown? Do you know where to go if we want to adopt abandoned kitty in this city who had just been waiting for someone like us all along without knowing what was missing from his life until tonight? Could I have a smoke? Join me, Clown. Join me. I love you.
I love you too, Fido. How can the moon be so blue? It is night. It should be black and silver. But no matter how many Skittles I catch in my mouth, or stars, or hornets that land on me, they are not as sweet as iced tea popsicles. My pants with clown makeup on them are not nearly as fun to wear. I don't want to be a clown anymore. I'm not going to be a clown. Give me those Skittles. They're my Skittles in the first place. You really need to get your shit together. And if you can really catch a star, I know a special dog who can make it into an especially bright necklace.
But what about the dog catcher?
As long as I can have the Skittles back. There are a lot of Skittles on the driveway. Did you sweep them all up at your house too? You need to clean this place up for once. It's gross. Wait, was that an offensive thing to say? Are you going to smoke in my face and pee on stars from your second floor apartment into my garden like I did with the moon today? Because then we're not really friends anymore, Fido. There, look. I'm not a clown anymore. Now I must go before I'm needed.
Hope the dog catcher never comes back here. I'm sorry, Clown. Sometimes we just make terrible decisions in our lives, right? Especially when your life is as hard as mine.
You know, the ironic part is that this episode and 2 others aired on Halloween. So he didn't pay for his own costume after all. Take that, Santa. There's a Fido in all of us. We all to just go dance in the street and make necklaces out of stars. If we have to wear shoes, it's cool. We're still free. We can't fix the world, but we can fix ourselves. And that will make things better for everyone. For as long as there's good people like you in the world, it won't be so bad. The world would be so much better if once in a while we all just went to the beach, got drunk, and saw our first shooting star. Something tells me you don't believe in being a part of the solution. If both sides stay at odds with each other, that's how I see things. Like, no matter where a person is from or what they have been through, it all boils down to one thing. What has this world come to? People hate more and more for less and less reason. It disgusts me. I'm so disappointed sometimes that we can't just be civilized about everything. Maybe instead of putting jackets on to stay warm, we should all just fuck each other. It'd probably make us feel better if we knew somehow everyone could just see each other's point of view. I could care less about this world because it seems to me we all need a little peace and happiness. It's like where you are is one way, but I'm from somewhere else. Like the 60s are flashing through my head every day now. That wasn't too long ago anyway, so why not just go back? Something isn't right. I'm over it. Overall, democracy.
Do you think the rapture will be fun?
The rapture is scary. I think it'll be a nightmare.
Oh, no, it's gonna be great fun. Maybe we'll turn back into stardust.
WTF?
I heard that some people think the stars... Rebirth!
Why not? As long as we're together.
We should make a pact. And if one of us dies first, then the other one will go to neither heaven nor hell. I'll draw it in the sand with his finger.
No, I don't want to see that.
But it's a pact! There, look, I'm not a clown anymore. Now I must go where I am needed. And that's where I'll be needed next.
So that's when all those sad clowns started going up after him, and everyone felt better from getting a little smile. Nobody knows what happened to the clown, but he's still out there making people feel better. The clown is in your neighborhood. The clown is in your neighborhood.
Clown and Fido have been fighting in a weird celestial play. The resolution is not much different from ours. It is hard to find a precise fundamental cause for their quarrels, but it can be said that they have grown accustomed to fighting each other and become attached to the habit. Originally ritualistic fights are now becoming a kind of commerce in which the two will trade more mutual insults and even exchange something. Fido often takes some special items from Clown's body. Clown was irritated by this, but he seems to be resigned now. I've been having some headaches recently. Maybe it is because I tied Clown and Fido together last time to have them fight. It just happened that they were.
Fido! I say Fido! Where are you off to? Ah, over there on the earth. I should think so, climbing a tree. Look at that fool, Fido. How he jumps about, breaking off branches in the garden. I wish I could be sure of one thing, that you would never come back again and make all this disturbance here.
Clown! I say Clown! Where are you?
Why do you call when nobody can hear? What a silly fellow to shout so loud for no reason at all! I am not doing any harm. I wish you would come down here and see for yourself.
Why should I come down? I am not going to meddle with you in your dirty games.
Clown! Clown, look at me. I am here in this tree. Come out and leave off leaning against it. That is why all these leaves get broken off by you so carelessly when they fall on my head, just because you are too lazy to lean against another branch of it, where there is no one but a dog sitting on. Why do you call if nobody can hear? There is nobody can hear, no living creature except yourself and me. There never will be any more. I don less believe so foolish a thing that an angel pray for such things as people say he does.
Clown and Fido have been fighting in a weird celestial play. The resolution is not much different from ours. It is hard to find a precise fundamental cause for their quarrels, but it can be said that they have grown accustomed to fighting each other and become attached to the habit. Originally ritualistic fights are now becoming cosmic dance. The dramatic finale includes the following choreography.
I am dreaming, it seems to me. There is tremendous thunder and lightning. It is so terrible that I jumped up. Where is Fido? Why has he not run away from the burning house?
We go together through all of life's encounters. Won't you take me with you into death? Be my aid in making paradise here on earth.
The kingdom of freedom.
The fight ends dramatically, as always happens with these two antagonists when they face each other. The clown drops dead, and Fido runs away from a phantom world, where he now only feels lost at home. The body of the clown would fall to pieces if we were present during his last encounter after witnessing their whole confrontation for many years. Only ashes remain for both protagonists, yet suddenly there are clouds everywhere again. Lightning illuminates a white horse rider emerging out of them who watches over everything grimly, but smiling, sternly, like God does in our world when he sits atop his throne, supervising human conflicts about dominance, or listens to gods arguing about ephemeral things which can be resolved without him, once he allows man to put an end to this eternal quarrel between them by letting him play God as well. Since this struggle has been going on for millennia unceasingly on Earth, because among us humans, one cannot depend upon anybody except himself, where everybody looks only forward, trying, persistently, mostly unconsciously, sometimes consciously, egotistically fighting, very hard, even attempting suicide rather than submit in some way or another if necessary. Least threatening steps, useless efforts, futile acts, whether cowardly, confrontations, excessive engagements, or senseless warfare, anything will do once give up any kind coexistence, absolute trust, faith, love, cooperation, tolerance, sacrifice, submission, compromise, idleness, peacefulness, boredom, peace, order, etc. Those words have meaning only within linear time, a deterministic plane, whereas alive, non-determined, conscious, free, lawless, creative, divine chaos is what our true existence really means, beyond all conditioned thinking, laws, beliefs, concepts, schemes, theories, expectations, programs, plans, behavior, patterns, habits, customs, manners, etc. Some believe themselves exceptionally gifted by nature, more fortunate, chosen ones, blessed angels, saviors. messiahs, prophets, seers, poets, artists, musicians, composers, authors, dramatists, painters, actors, athletes, sculptors, thinkers, scientists, inventors, philosophers, writers, prophets, saints, adepts, sorcerer, magicians, conjurers, hypnotism masters, clairvoyance, mediumship, miraculous powers, levitation, trance, wisdom, magic, healing, miracles, psychic phenomena, astral projection, telepathy, hypnosis, celestial, stay.